Hello and welcome back to Blood Magic. We're going to be looking at the tier 4 altars today. I've watched the last episode. I built it basically, so we've got a tier 4 altar now. Where's my holding sigil? Here it is. And we can see we've got a tier 4 altar. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. So there's a few things I wanted to mention straight off. The first thing, the Sentient Armor Gem. I was trying to work out what it did last episode. Basically, it what it will do is when you shift right click with it, assuming of course you've got a gem, a Totaric gem in the inventory. I wonder if I should cover this up because otherwise I'm going to keep them falling in the holes. We'll see. Where did my Totaric gems actually go? What have I got here? A common. That was my old one. So yeah, when you shift click it, what it will do is it will actually take on the. It's an early game thing, really. It will take on the benefits from any other armor that you have. So it'll basically take the enchantment. So if you had like protection 1 on on some weaker armor, it will put it on there. So it'd be better than say protection 1 on a set of leather armor. And probably better than iron, I would imagine as well. But yeah, so we've got a decent amount of upgrade points there. So I'm going to get rid of those today. Now this thing I did incorrectly. So yeah. To focus on that. Let's so how much do I currently get from here? So yeah, does the seer sigil work on this? It does. It just says that it's 120% 2083. This is incorrect though. So let's just get rid of this because it's only a 2x3. So I don't think it's actually going to make any difference. But if I'd carried it on without doing the tier 4, it may have started to make a difference. Now, even though I made the altar, I didn't actually put in some of the things that I wanted to have in here. So let's put some stuff away. Like this stuff. So the stone brick path was the tier 3, and then the next one. Let's begin just by doing some of the more important tasks, which are more self-sacrifice runes. So let's just do this whole set of this 7 as self-sacrifice. I'll do this one. And we're going to want to increase the capacity as well. So the current capacity 22,000, that's not enough. Now what about So yeah, the augmented capacity, from what I've understand about the augmented versus capacity is better for, well obviously it's only available in early game, but capacity is better for early game, and then you want to be using, after a certain amount of capacity, you want to be using augmented capacity. I believe is the way you're supposed to do these things. So there's that. Like, I'm just curious, like what? So we're at 22,000. If we add a capacity now, let's add 3 capacity and then compare it to 3 augmented capacity. I'm just curious. Not self-sacrifice. So they're just regular capacity. So that should add it, what, to 28,000, is it? Yes, okay. And what are these ones going to do then? $25,309. Okay. So basically, from what I understand then, that is kind of what I was thinking it was. Basically, it won't... Once I get more capacity in here, So I'll do a few more capacity here as well. That was self-sacrifice, wasn't it? Oops. Why have I just put all self-sacrifice down? You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that, and then I'll just do the capacity here then. Okay. So yeah, we want probably about 30 to 35,000 in terms of capacity. So we're going from 22. Yeah, we'll get to, yeah. This will do. We'll just do a row of capacity here. Okay, that's good. And what about the final one? I've got some more self-sacrifice there. Let's just pop here. Could have self-sacrifice. Could have maybe a few speed runes as well. They wouldn't go amiss, I don't think. And we've got quite a few self-sacrifice now, so let's just swap out, say, a couple here. Maybe this one. One more. Okay, so next task is... So as I mentioned, I've got the stone brick path. The next path would be the worn stone brick path, which requires the next tier of blood orb. So we've got down to 2 here. Let's have a look at what the current numbers are. So with this, you have to be within 6 of. So 1, 2. So I have to be about here, and then I'll get the buff from it. Okay, so we're actually doing all right. So what are we at now? Current essence is 0, and about 24,000 on there. We don't really need to do that. Yeah, so that's okay. So what I might want to do then is, oh, I know why it's doing that. Didn't I set this up correctly before? No, it's not extracting it. Yeah, you see, I'm pretty sure I'm in the range here. We should have got another self-sacrifice one, which is, isn't it tough palms? No, we may have got the jumping one. How did I set this up? That has actually changed since I remember looking at it. Oh, you know what it is? I've put this in the wrong place, haven't I? Yeah, I had this problem before that it wasn't actually registering it properly. So I wanted to keep 10, but I need to keep it in this direction now, which is it's just west, isn't it? Yeah, this is set to west, but because there's a block here and I can't remove this block. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm going to put that here instead. Put it to west, and then we're going to want. We need to relink here. That's right. And then we're going to put this on west. We're going to have 10 on the first tier. A blank slate. Okay, that's correct. So put a blank slate in now. Can you only put it in when you... Well, that's weird, you can't even do that, that's so odd. Why is it not letting me place it? That's so odd. Oh, of course. Oops. Yeah, 10 on that. Oh, yeah, it's already linked inside the blank slate. Yeah, and that is on the west side, isn't it? So let's just check that again, just to make sure I've got it reset. I'm actually going to set up the other ones while I'm here. Eventually, I'll start remembering that stuff, and then I'll also do the other things on it as well. So it should be drawing the stone from here. And I'm hoping it will just pull out the stone, right? And not replace it. But why is it replacing it now? I'm pretty sure I set all the others correctly. I could perhaps not have this one. Let me see what happens if I don't have that one. It still wants to input the stone though. Why is it constantly inputting stone? I mean, I guess I could just leave it. It doesn't really matter if I happen to always have a demonic. Because I think what I could do is I could do this as well, couldn't I? That should get me 10 of those as well. Yeah, and it doesn't really matter if the last one goes to demonic, it just stays in there. I mean, I think that's what it will do. It was funny enough it was working before, but I don't know why. So how would I get the next tier of orb, actually? So the Master Blood Orb is tier 4. It's just going to be a weak blood shard, which I've already done that section. So let's do that. Let's just do this. So yeah, if we look at what we've got in the altar, it's going to be more than enough, I would imagine. Oh, it already made it. Well, whatever. Okay, so what is the current 48,000. Okay. Yeah, let's oh wow, I can't even get it out now. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to have to look more in detail at the routing system. Now, yeah, so obviously with this orb I would be able to get the next tier of path, like I've mentioned before. Which is... this is the tier 4 path, right? Yes. So we'll do I've just realised I'm not going to be able to go to tier 5 because I'm not going to have the room for it. Actually, I probably... maybe... I'm not sure. We're going to have to see. I'm not sure that will work. This one will, though, at least. we looking at now? 176 on the bonus. That's pretty good. Now, here's an interesting thing. What if I'm just very curious. Once I get rid of this, what happens? It's back down to 60. I'm surprised that even counts as 60. But what if I do this, though? This is more interesting. And I put the worn... Because what I might want to do is just replace the whole lot of this with this tier. So what does that do now? 176. So what if I replace the... Let's just replace... That's the thing. I'm probably going to go for the next tier anyway, a tier 5. So I'm just curious to see how much further I can get this on. Is that going to start increasing it more? What if I've got all... Let's just do all the sides of this one. $32,000. That's not bad. Okay, cool. How are we looking now? 176 still. So that's 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So really the only things that are different are these two rows here. I may as well just put them in as well then. Yep, they're different. I mean, I may as well, yeah. Just to see. I don't think it makes any difference, but it's... Okay. Not that. I mean, I could do flint and steel as well. I don't know. I'm not that bored. I'm not really that worried. It's not. There's not much in it, to be honest. Yeah. So what I might want to do now then? Well, what I could do is get to the ritual diviner. So the basic one will be these. So yeah, so basically you need to have obsidian, a gas tier, magma cream and lapis. And you make that into the ritual diviner. And then from there, you'd make it into the dusk one with a couple of demonic slates. And a block of coal in the tier 4. So yeah. So let's just pretend I've done all that. Just to speed things along a bit. So we'd have this. Now let's think about what rituals to do. So full spring, serenade in the nether, green grove, high jump, suffering, Draw the feathered knife, regeneration, shepherd, harvest moon, magnetism, crusher. Okay, I'm going to do that one, magnetism and crusher. I wanted to do the... I think it's that one, isn't it? Okay, so I'd need to have a master ritual stone, which again is tier 3, just with a load of obsidian. Let's put that down, see how it looks. So where are we going to go for this stuff? Let's just go here. Oh! I've never seen that. To be honest, I've never done this. I've never actually got this far in Blood Magic before. So it is an exciting thing. Let's get rid of that one then. Shift. So it tells me there. Hold Shift and N. Okay. So it's like. Okay. So yeah, obviously I'd need to make the ritual stones. And they're just with a lot of obsidian and reinforced slates. Yeah. Let's just check. Okay. So that should be it, right? Okay, so the other thing after that you have to make is the weak activation crystal, which is lava crystal, which is that in a tier 1. You can already make a lava crystal, it's only used... It's weird, you can make it at tier 1, but you can only use it at tier 3, which is kind of like a confusing thing. So I'm going to need to clear my inventory. I'm going to sort this out. The thing is, I'm going to need to... I would actually want to try to do the sorting system pretty badly. But yeah, I want to constantly... I've already got a set here, haven't I? Where are we at now? About 160,000. Okay, we're getting there, getting there. So we should be starting... Because I know that some of the rituals cost like about $1 million. But probably by the time I got tier 5, I'm going to be well on my way to that. Yeah, we're getting quite a lot. Let's just do one more before... I just want to get as many... Okay. So we've got various things in here. We've got almost 100 points of upgrades in here, so it's actually a pretty good time to do it. We'll keep the food, just pop that in here. Don't really need these guys at the moment. Okay, so... Let's just do one more here. Okay, so I should be alright in terms of food, I think. Okay, so I might need a lever to turn it off. Because that's the thing, unlike the... Because basically it's like weak, medium and strong rituals. These count as the weak, in that you activate it with a right click with an empty hand, and then you would reactivate it. So for instance, if I did this one, it would go to night, and then if I pressed it again 2 seconds later, it would go to exactly the same beginning of night as it did before. Here it's an on and off switch. So I believe I'd go like this. Really? Oh. Oh, maybe I fucked it up. How many did it say it needed? I knew something was going to fuck up here. 48. So what do we have here? 4, 8, 12, 16 on the corners. And a further 4 in the middle, it's 20. And then we've got... Hmm. That is odd. Okay, so I think I just did it. Okay, so that's good. So I've been able to remove all the upgrades. Now, what I would like to do... I'm actually getting quite busy on this side. Funnily enough, the setup that I've got here I quite like. Yeah, I probably want to have another chest right on this level now I think about it. Because what it would do is when I start to think about organising things, this is how I will probably want to do it when I actually do it in an actual world. So that's cool. So there's all the upgrades. Now this is draining constantly, isn't it? Is it not? No, that one doesn't drain constantly. Okay. Alright, so I'd want to have an anvil. And then... Yeah, you see, I'm not going to have any... Now, let's see what it looks like. Now, what about the bracelet thing, then? I'm not sure about it. So to make the bracelet... this is something I can do at tier 4. Well, there's actually more now that... Yeah, there's actually more than I've actually been able to find on the... Oh yeah, you can see that there's these new things coming. Nocturnal prowess, crippled arm, and yeah, this is pretty new. This stuff, I think. Looking at it, disoriented. I don't know why I'd want that, but so I would make a regular training bracelet. Okay, so let's just say I've made this regular training bracelet. Now, what would I do to actually bind it to? Say I wanted to have like healthy, for instance. Can I just do it like this? No. Can I just do it like this? Yes, I can. So that's how I would make the actual bracelet. That doesn't help me much, though, unfortunately. You see, the thing is, I know that I could... Did you put it in the offhand? Because I know, like, if I wanted to say... quick feet... If I wanted to have quick feet, I can right-click it, and it's going to give me quick feet immediately, right? So how does the bracelet thing work? I'm not sure exactly how the bracelet thing works, to be honest. Yeah, that is a different. So I would like to put it on somehow. Let's just see if I can just do this, maybe. Maybe I can put it on in the anvil. No. Is there something in the book about this? Yeah, so I've done that, the sound of the cleansing cell. If you right click these while waiting, falls at 11 hour. Yeah, okay, I get that. But what about the bracelet thing? That's what I'm wondering about. And it doesn't seem to tell me. Yeah, I get this. But where is the bracelet thing? Upgrade tomes. Charge. It doesn't seem to... And then this is... Oh, it is there actually, isn't it? It's gonna. It's not giving me much. Okay. Or maybe I just need to have it in my inventory. Maybe that's all there is to it. I think I chose the wrong one to put on there because I want more health. Oh well. I could put most of the other ones back, I suppose. We'll see. I think probably the upgrades will still come as much. Like, hmm. Yeah, it gives me about 32,000. So yeah, it's all right. Um, let's finish off the episode by doing a couple more rituals. So we're at 200,000 LP. That's not bad. So one of the things I wanted to do was to look at this way of doing the magnetism with the crusher rituals. So one of the slight problems, unfortunately, is pretty sure there's no ore underground. Um, but like I said, because I'm only just sort of showing it, it's like I thought that was gonna be a big problem. I thought, you know what, it's not such a big problem really, because I could just put some there anyway. So we'll just put some iron ore and simulate it basically. So yeah, just have. Make sure I've got a decent amount, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, I think if I put dirt around the thing as well, I might. Yeah, I'm going to look more into this training bracelet thing. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that I've forgotten just before I do this. So we're not onto the demon crystallization thing. That's going to be coming pretty soon, I'd imagine. Yeah, it looks good though. It looks good. Ritual Tinkerer. Yeah, that was in a late part of the earlier Blood Magic, wasn't it? I was looking in this when you do the stuff with the chemistry set, and then you get to making complex spells. I think that's probably where that bit comes in. Oh, where did I just put all that stuff? Uh-oh. Here? Yes, okay. Alright, so we'll put this one here. So right, let's pop it down then. So ritual stones, and they need another master ritual stone. So there's the master ritual stone. So we're going to go for. So we magnetize what's below. So let's do that. Okay. Now we will magnetize. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. And now, of course, I don't have my height, so let's jump on here quickly. Okay, it's draining so slowly, it's not going to make any difference, really. Okay. How high does it go, I wonder? I think I could put another one here, right? I think that's all I put down. Okay, that's actually perfect. So here we want to have the... Oh, I had it. Wait a minute. Doesn't actually get this stuff, interestingly, but um, shouldn't that fit though? It looks like it's going to fit, unless I'm standing in the way of it. Yeah, let me just look at it, where it is. Is there stuff underneath here? It looks like it just literally just goes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you can shift left click to go back. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think there is anything underneath, right? Let me just put another one on top just to check. Sometimes you just need to press it a few times, don't you? Yeah, there's nothing underneath. It's all on the same level, so I should be able to do that. Okay, how's it got so much iron? I didn't place them. Is there maybe there is iron under the ground? All right, let's not put it there then. Let's put it here. You know what? Let me just turn this off. Oh, bollocks. Okay, that should be off now, right? Maybe I can do it now. I'm not sure now. Well, it is a master ritual stone, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, do I not have... No. Fuck's sake. And then the chest... Let's just see if I can get it to work. Chest on the here, maybe? We're going to struggle to get up here. This is why I wish I had that fucking high jump back again. Yeah, I can't actually access the chest. Okay, that's cool. So that's how you do the quarry system. And again, we're probably draining a decent amount. Well, it's nothing really of any significance. Is it still gonna get more, I wonder? So there should be some stuff to get here. I think it's just getting our stuff underneath it, isn't it? It's not going to get all this stuff on the sides. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's getting any more. Oh, it's got redstone. Ah. I didn't even know that this world had any stuff in it, because I certainly didn't place... No, I'm pretty sure I didn't. It's just finding stuff. That's so cool, that. Huh. I just thought it was a flat... Because when you go down, it doesn't look like there's anything down there. It's weird, that. Yeah, but it's managed to find quite a lot of stuff. Anyway, and gold as well. Crazy. That's awesome. There's not much down there, but there is a bit. Yeah, so that's, like I say, so that's the... anything else then? There's diamonds as well, sweet. This is a pretty cool one. It only requires 24 runes, which is only not that much obsidian. Yeah. So what happens if I just leave it on? Is it keeping on running? Because it's definitely finished now. Because I mean, even though there is stuff under there, it's because there's so little stuff under there. Like this is not much for what the area it must be doing. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to be doing anything now. So that's pretty cool. I'm still not exactly sure like how it manages to turn itself off and on and stuff. We're off now. I always need to check the state of the levers. Anyway, that's going to be it for now, I think. More rituals. Yeah, more stuff to come. So until then, thanks for watching.